Hello everyone, it's your boy Dante from Dante's Book Talk. And today I'm going to do an unboxing video. I bought one book from Bbw and I also bought 3 boxes of books from Periplus. So there are 11 books in total. And you know what? Let's just start opening these boxes and packages, because I have to talk about each of them anyway. So yeah, let's start with the one that I bought from Bbw first. Here's the book. I guess I need to use a scissor. This one is pretty difficult to open. Ooh, gotta be careful. Okay, it's finally open. So the first book is here, and this is The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty. I hope you can see the book clearly. So The Exorcist mainly focuses on the demonic possession of an 11-year-old girl named Regan McNeil, who is the daughter of a famous actress. And it also focuses on the 2 priests that attempt to exorcise the demon. So the reason why I bought this book is because the month of October, the month of horror, terror, and anything spooky, is finally here. And I thought to myself, why don't I just try to read one of the classics in the horror genre, and that is The Exorcist. By the way, I haven't watched the movie, but I'm planning to watch it as soon as I'm finished with this one, because apparently the movie and the book got good ratings, and I can't wait to find out myself why. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the first box from Periplus. Let's open it. Oops, wait, gotta be careful. Almost there. Oh. Nice. It's finally open. Oh no, wait, it's wrapped. I still have to open the bubble wrap. Fine. I guess I have to put it down. I can't hold them like this. Okay, so it's the first 2 novels from this box is Outer Dark. Well, you guys can see it. So yeah, this is by Cormac McCarthy. And the next one is also by Cormac McCarthy, and that is Suttree. Yep, so these 2 books are from one of my other by authors. So the story of Outer Dark focuses on a woman who bears her brother's child, a boy. One day, the brother decides to leave the boy in the woods and lies to his sister, saying that the boy dies of natural causes. But when she finds out that her brother is actually lying, she decides to find the boy herself and bring him back. But while the sister and the brother wandering through the countryside separately, there are 3 terrifying and elusive strangers that are also scourging the countryside. As for Suttree, this is a semi-autobiography novel that basically focuses on a man named Cornelius Suttree, who decides to abandon the privileged life that he has and lives on a houseboat and becomes a fisherman. In his new place, he lives among eccentric squatters and a bunch of criminals. But despite the terrible situation that he finds himself in, Cornelius Suttree somehow manages to rise above all that. Well, the reasons why I bought these 2 books is mainly because Cormac McCarthy is one of my favorite authors of all time, and I really want to collect all of his books. But as always, I am not sure what I'm in for, but hopefully I'll enjoy these 2 books as much as I enjoy the other 3 works of him that I have read. Okay, so the next novel is Strangers on a Train by Patricia Highsmith. I hope you guys can see it. Yeah, so this is the next novel. So Strangers on a Train basically is about 2 strangers who are passengers on the same train. They are Guy Haynes and Charles Anthony Bruno. Guy Haynes apparently is a successful architect in the midst of divorce. Anthony Charles Bruno is a stranger who is a smooth talker with a sadistic proposal. Bruno basically tells Guy that if Guy kills Bruno's father, then Bruno will kill Guy's wife. So the story essentially centers around the meeting of these 2 and then the execution of their plan and also the consequences that ensue. So the reason why I bought this book is because when I was about to watch the movie Strangers on a Train directed by Alfred Hitchcock, I found out that the movie was based on a book, this one. And it's pretty much similar to The Exorcist in that both the movie and the book got positive reviews, and since the premise intrigued me, I wanted to read the novel first, then watch the movie. Oh yeah, the next book is by Flannery O'Connor, and that is The Violin Buried Away, and here it is. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know whether it's focused or not, but yeah, here is the book. So The Violin Buried Away by Flannery O'Connor basically focuses on the orphan Francis Marion Tarwater and his cousin, who is a school teacher, named Ray Bear. Apparently, these two people are trying to defy the prophecy of their dead uncle. Apparently, their dead uncle prophesied that Tarwater is going to be a prophet and going to baptize Ray Bear's young son named Bishop. A series of struggles ensue as Tarwater fights an internal battle against his fate and the voices calling him to God, while his cousin Ray Bear tries to draw him into a more modern world. So I first heard about Flannery O'Connor when I watched a movie review of Fargo, a black crime comedy movie, by Bishop Robert Barron. In his review, Bishop Barron explains that the movie reminds him of the works of Flannery O'Connor's, and because of that, I knew that I had to find out who Flannery O'Connor was. Apparently, Flannery O'Connor was a devout Catholic, and her works reflect just that. Although I didn't buy any of her works at the time immediately, I did put some of her works on my wish list. And then I read Cormac McCarthy's novel, and I loved them. And then when I was trying to find other authors who were similar to Cormac McCarthy, Flannery O'Connor's name popped up. And that's pretty much the moment I knew that I had to read her works, and hence the purchase. Okay, so the last book from the package is a crime mystery thriller novel, and that is Along Came a Spider by James Patterson. So yeah, here it is. So Along Came a Spider basically is the first novel in the Alex Cross series, and this one is about two children that have been kidnapped from an elite private school in Washington, D.C., and Alex Cross is charged with finding them. Apparently, the kidnapper is actually the children's math teacher, and that is Gary Sonegi. But unfortunately, as Cross gets pulled deeper into the strange world of the kidnapper, it becomes clear that Gary is not what he appears to be. Okay, so the reason why I bought this is simply because I wanted to know other crime mystery thriller authors, and James Patterson apparently was and still is one of the best in the game. The book has also been read by more than 400,000 people, on Goodreads, and it also got 4.1 out of 5, so that's actually pretty good. And those are pretty much the reasons why I decided to buy this one. So yeah, let's see whether James Patterson will be my next author or not. And yeah, that's basically the first box, and I still have two more boxes with me, and these two boxes contain fantasy novels. But before we start opening these boxes, don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. And also don't forget to like and share this video as well, especially if you enjoyed. Thank you. Okay, now let's open the second box. Okay, the book is already out. Okay, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is, oh wait, this is the second novel in the Dresden Files series. Apparently the first novel is in the other box, so yeah, as you can see here, yeah, it is. Apparently this is the second one, so I guess I gotta open the other package first. Here is the last box. As you can see, it's the biggest one out of all. And the reason is because this one actually has a box set. Okay, so here it is. This is the first one in the Dresden Files series. This is Stormfront by Jim Butcher. And yeah, like I mentioned before, this is the second one. This is Full Moon. So yeah, this is the first two novels in the Dresden Files series. So the Dresden Files focuses on a man named Harry Dresden who is a wizard and lives among humans. When there are supernatural occurrences, he's the one who investigates them. In the first novel, the Chicago Police Department brings him in to consult on a grisly double murder committed with black magic. Although Harry knows that he'll get some money for his help, he also knows that if there is black magic, then there is a black mage behind it. And things start to get more interesting when the mage also knows Harry's name. So the reason why I bought these two novels is simply because I wanted to read more fantasy novels. But what finally convinced me to buy this series in particular was a video by Daniel Greene. I don't remember what the video is, but yeah, I'll put it here, somewhere here. Basically, in this video, he gives an overview of the Dresden Files series. And from his explanation, the premise of the series just intrigued me and I was just completely sold. So yeah, if you want to know whether this series is for you or not, you can definitely check Daniel's video and I'll put the link in the description below. Okay, so the final one for today, and I actually also bought this book because of Daniel Greene. So I guess Daniel Greene did play an important role in today's videos, I guess. Yeah, without further ado, here it is. The First Law Trilogy by Joe Abercrombie. We can also see the side of it as well. Oh, wait. Yeah, here are the books. So I actually don't want to open the box set, but I don't really know what the series is about. And I guess I have to open it if I want to know at least some information. So yeah. Okay, wait. Let me throw the plastics away. I'm so excited. Okay, so I've already opened it. My goodness, I don't know what you call this design or anything, but it feels so amazing. Okay, let's stop touching this and start looking what the books are about. Okay, but before we talk about the synopsis of the first novel, you guys really need to see this. So basically, this is the first novel. You can see how beautiful it looks. And here is the spine. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Here is the second novel. It's also beautiful. Here is the spine. Here's the last one. This one is titled Last Argument of Kings. And here is the spine. Okay, so I'm going to read the synopsis because apparently it's quite long and there are 3 characters in it. So yeah. Okay, so the first one is Logan Ninefingers, an infamous barbarian who has finally run out of luck. Caught up in one feud too many, he's about to become a dead barbarian, leaving nothing behind but bad songs and dead friends. Second, we have Gisaldon Luthar, who is a paragon of selfishness, has nothing more dangerous in mind than winning glory in the fencing circle. But war is brewing, and on the battlefields of the frozen north, they fight by altogether bloodier rules. Third, there is Inquisitor Glokta, cripple turned torturer, would like little more than seeing Giselle come home in a box. But then he hates everyone. Cutting treason out of the heart of the Union, one confession at a time, leaves little room for friendships. And his latest trail of corpses could lead straight to the rotten heart of government, if he can just stay alive long enough to follow it. So the reason why I bought this is because I was supposed to finish A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. But halfway through the first novel, I just decided to stop, I guess, for some reason. I guess the reason was because I wasn't ready to tackle such a humongous series. But I did like the idea, and I also love the TV series. Although the 8th season, was... But regardless, I wanted to find another series, a similar one, but not as long as A Song of Ice and Fire. And I found out that apparently A Song of Ice and Fire popularized the Grimdark fantasy subgenre, and the First Law Trilogy by Joe Abercrombie is like maybe one of the famous, if not the most famous series in the subgenre. And that's pretty much the reason why I bought this. Well, actually, there are 6 books in the series, but the 3 other books, if I'm mistaken, are standalones that take place in the same, world. So I guess it's okay if, I just read these first 3 novels first. Maybe if I ended up loving the First Law Trilogy, I will then buy the rest of them. And yeah, that's basically all of the books that I bought. I know there are like lots of books, but what can I say? I'm an impulsive buyer. Usually whenever there's a chance for me to buy books, I mostly buy more than 5 books each time. But yeah, now I want to know, which one of these books that intrigued you the most. Or if you have read any of these novels, share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below and let me know. But please don't mention any spoilers. So yeah, thank you for watching my second unboxing video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. And with that, my name is Dante from Dante's Book Talk. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.